Hey girl, it's me, Miska Dover, author and singleness coach. Welcome back to your one-stop shop for everything singleness, dating, and relationships. Today, I know you see the title, we're going to be talking about communicating through liking pictures, okay? What do you guys think about it? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Is it cute? Is it this too much? Like, let me know. What are y'all thinking about it? And if you want to know what I think about it, make sure you stay tuned. Before we get into the video, like the video, okay? Make sure you like it, comment, share, subscribe, support the channel. I'm supporting you, helping you, equipping you for your singleness, and I need you to support me, okay? It's a two-way street. So without further ado, let's get into it. As we have discussed before here on this channel, we prefer intentions over interests, okay? Just so that we are clear, intentions are when a guy is expressing or communicating effectively his thoughts and his plans for your relationship and following through on his words with actions, okay? That's important. Interest, however, is when a guy thinks we cute, okay? He think we cute, he think we fine, and don't want to do nothing but waste our time, okay? Because he knows that you're a good catch and or maybe a potentially good ex-partner. You know what I mean? Put the S in front of it, ex. You know, okay. He might think you're a good catch, but he's not willing to live up to the good catch that you are and be a good catch himself. He want to still do what he want to do, but have you on the side being the good girl that you are. And he's just aimlessly stringing you along without no end destination. He ain't concerned about marriage. He okay with you being a longtime girlfriend or whatever the case may be. So that's the difference between interest and intention. And what I can absolutely not stand in this new age, this new world order, okay, I'm being dramatic, but it's this new thing that it's like an unspoken thing where we automatically know if a guy is liking multiple pictures, okay, he think I'm cute and he really want to talk to me, but he just trying to see if I'm gonna bite first or what I'm gonna do, or he's trying to soften me up before he dives in, or whatever the case may be. But I hate that, okay? Do y'all like that? Comment below. What do you think about a guy liking multiple pictures of yours online or on your feed or your social media, whatever app you using? He on there liking 10, 20 pictures without saying anything to you. Like, what does that mean to you, and what do you feel about it? I guarantee you that we have all had at least one guy that has made his way to our page, like 10 to 15 pictures at a time, thinking that that's supposed to get a conversation going. Or he making sure he like every single post you make strategically just to make sure that he is on your mind, or to make sure you thinking about him. Okay, you trying to secure that spot in your mind. So I feel like it's a mind game. Like he trying to, like, you know, just insert him. He's trying to make sure he is inserted in your day-to-day without words, only his likes, okay? And I feel like that's kind of dangerous because this world that we are in today, y'all, we thrive off of likes. That's all we want is a like on our picture. We want somebody to like the meal we had today. We want somebody to like the shoes we bought. We want somebody to like the trip that we on. We want somebody to like the scratch off ticket that had $100 on it that we won. Whatever the case may be, we thriving off of likes. And I feel like men are playing into that because we taking these pictures with our sink on the booty. With our sink on the booty. We taking these pictures with our booty on the sink and putting it on the internet for people to like. And so they see that we are thirsty for these likes. And so once that they're playing off of the thirst that we have to be liked, to be affirmed, to be validated, and using that to communicate with you, to let you know, I like what you putting out there. I like what you doing, sis. Let me be a part. I'm trying to have parts of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Like if the guy was cute enough, you probably went and looked at his pictures, liked some of his pictures too. Okay, if you're a real one, you didn't like his pictures back if you thought he was cute. I see you, sis, okay? Or if you extra bold, you might have took it a step further and slid into his DMs and made the first move or made the, spark conversation first. And girl, if that's you, I'm scared of you, honey, okay? I'm real scared of you because you probably on your third social media relationship this year, okay? And don't act like y'all don't know what the social media relationships are. You know, where you stalking this guy online, making sure you like all his pictures, all his posts, making sure you tune in his story every time he posts something on his little story, sending emojis, hearting it, liking it, googly eyesing it, all of that, trying to let him know you trying to have parts as well. I mean, this is just like a hilarious topic to me because sure enough, as the world has evolved and as we're growing as a world, I mean, we are in 2020 for Pete's sake. Everything is different, including the way that we meet people, including the way that we are dating as well. Like, majority of it is online because we have that access to multiple people at one time, just sitting in the comfort of our own home. And so if we're on this journey to holiness before the ring, and maybe God has set you apart for a season and he's told you to steer clear of dating, but it's this guy who's liking all your pictures and piquing your interest because clearly you see you have his, it's kind of like a stumbling block. So we have to be leery of those things. And if you are like I was, child, just because dude popped up on your radar, okay, you wouldn't stun him at all, but he came up in your business, up in your establishment, your social media, liking your stuff, and you like, okay, well, since you interested, let me see what you're talking about. Let's see what's going on. So you done checked all his social media accounts, trying to see where you fit into this man's life. You know how many kids he got. You done looked on his mama page, his baby mama page, his ex-girlfriend page. You trying to see, okay, I can deal with this, but he gonna have to stop doing that because I don't like that. You done sent your homegirl this man's social media page, his social media handles, got her looking at the man, and y'all just like peeping what y'all don't like about him. It's upsetting me and my homegirls, type situations. I mean, you just getting your Inspector Gadget, Carmen Sandiego on, and all the man did was like your picture, sis. And so what it really boils down to is that in God's word, he has encouraged us to test the spirit, test every spirit behind whatever and whomever. And I know that this man has given you your affirmation and your validation for the day, but we have to be leery of this kind of guy and the type of fruit that he is displaying, even in the beginning of things. Even before the first word is spoken, we need to be testing the spirit, watching behaviors, patterns, even if they are unspoken. Now, this is not to say that a guy sliding into your DMs is such a horrible thing. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that if he is counting on him liking your pictures to spark conversation with you, that's kind of cowardly to me, from my own opinion. It's kind of cowardly. I feel like social media has taken the pursuit out of dating. In the beginning, before social media, people had to actually go up to another person and say, hey, I think you're this. I would like to take you here. What are you doing? This, that. Like, we had to use our words before social media. Now we can just type something, double tap something, and we think, look, I did my part. Even on the iPhone right now, like, you don't even have to reply back to somebody's message. All you can do is double tap it and they know, okay, she like it, she approves. Let's move on with our day. And so I feel like it gets dangerous when a guy is double tapping all up and down your feed, and then thinks that she must be she posting all these pictures because she waiting on a like anyway. So let me just give her what she want. That's gonna create an open door for me to slide in there, do what I do, whoop-de-boo. And so yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. That's why we're discussing this today, because I don't know. I just see it a lot. I went through it when I was dating, and then friends that I have, I see them going through it, and it's kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right in my spirit. I feel like it's a cop-out. So I feel like the equivalent of a man being a thirst trap online is him liking multiple pictures of yours so that he can get your attention. A woman that is interested in being a thirst trap posts pictures, cleavage out, butt in the camera, shape all out, you know, pose and snap and make sure she hitting the angles. What's important to a man is getting the attention of a woman. And so how can he get your attention? How can he trap you? And how can he thirst trap you into getting your attention? By liking multiple pictures of yours. So basically, being a thirst trap for your attention, but not introducing himself or trying to get to know you verbally and solely depending on his interest alone is definitely a problem for me. Let me know if it's a problem for you. At the end of the day, it's all about the kind of man that you want. Say you've turned your life over to God, you're giving him a gear, just you and him, trying to get to know God, learn the things of God, trying to renew your mind by the word of God. And then here comes this guy liking all your pictures, trying to throw you off track. Ain't nobody but the devil. And so now this is encouraging you to post more pictures to get more likes, because you can count on this guy to like it. You posting to your story, making sure your story ain't never empty, child, because you trying to make sure you checking it, making sure he done liked it, making sure he done seen it. Once he done seen it, you like getting all the feels because you done been affirmed for the day. It's like an endless cycle. We should definitely be cautious about lending our time to creating social media relationships in our head, stalking profiles, liking pictures. Sure enough, the world is changing. Social media is definitely one of the biggest outlets for anything. We find ourselves communicating through liking pictures. We definitely can get our hearts into it. And God calls us to guard our heart because out of it flows the issues of life. So that's all I wanted to talk about today, y'all. I just wanted to go on a little rant and stand on my soapbox to talk about communicating through liking pictures. And I'm definitely interested in knowing what you guys think about it. Comment below, like the video, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out my website, miskadover.com. And until next time.